afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 4-8. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper. And with Bull City Hangout, I basically tell you what's happening today in Durham. And then I invite you to click on that link right there on the Facebook side, and then join me on camera to promote, share information, shoot the breeze, whatever. So let's get started. See, I'm going to take a couple of items from the Word page first, and that is the government and nonprofit information page. Starting out, I do like to say that you can go to the Word page and look at different programs offered by the city and the county to help folks. Just like, for example, the city has a water hardship fund to help you if you've fallen behind in your water bill. Okay, now attention, young people. Durham Youth Works is on. It's what they call I love how they phrase it, a paid work-based learning experience. Some young people would say summer job. How about that? It's for young folks ages 16 to 24 who want to learn about the working world. So the city's put together like multiple 4-week sessions. I think that's how they're going to work it this year to choose from. Now, this is really interesting. So based on your interest and availability, you can choose a project that you can just commit 1 hour to, or up to 15 hours. And again, these are paid hours. Also, they're saying that 14 and 15-year-olds are still encouraged to apply because the city is putting something for younger job seekers as well. So you can go to the Word page and then click on that. Just scroll down to City of Durham Youth Works for more information and to get that application in, because you know a lot of young folks want to get paid, want to have a nice working experience. And these are 4-week sessions. So click on that as soon as possible. Let me know how that works out for you. Okay, let's see. And Library Fest is still going on. Let me find that. So Library Fest is going on right now. The Durham County Library has programming going through the 10th, which is Saturday. So the featured event for today, with it being Thursday, is an evening with the author, 𝗕𝗓𝗟𝗖𝗓, author of Transcendent Kingdom. It's going to be from 7 until 8. Of course, it is a free event and it will be online. So go again to the Word page and click on Durham County Library to read about that. All righty, now let's see what workshops are being offered. I do list workshops offered by Durham Technical Community College, Durham Tech's Community College Small Business Center, and also centers from across the state. So let's see what's on the schedule for today. Let's see, I think there's a bunch. Yeah, so starting at 3, from 3 until 5, building your online store with WordPress and WooCommerce. If you want to sell like t-shirts, for example, that's where you learn how to do that. Okay, not just t-shirts, but whatever. Okay, let's see. Also, here's a good one from 5:30 until 7:30. Grant Writing Fundamentals, another good one. Everyone should know how to write a grant, to say that, because not all grants are for nonprofits. I've gotten a few myself, and it's a really, really good skill to learn. I actually took a couple of classes back home in Chicago, and yeah, learning how to write a grant, highly recommend it. And again, that's from 5:30 to 7:30. Did I mention that these workshops are free? Yeah, they're free. So definitely sign up in advance and attend as many as you want. Okay, also tonight from 6 until 8, how to use Instagram to build your business, something I need to learn how to do. Also today from 7 until 8:30, YouTube advertising for beginners, another good one. Now tomorrow morning, start at 11:30, going from 11:30 until 1, there's going to be a free workshop called Pre-Launch from Idea to Launch, your business simplified review and finish your 10-ish page plan. Not the best title, but anyway, I'm sure the information is going to be fabulous. Again, it's going to be tomorrow from 11:30 until 1, and it's free, so why not? All righty, and SCORE, let's see what's going on with SCORE, Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have Mentoring, they have workshops online. It's really wonderful. They serve Durham, Chapel Hill. Actually, it says Chatham County too, so that's like Pittsburgh. Anyway, they cover a wide range. So here's the thing. Everything's online now. So let's see what workshops being offered today at 1 o'clock. Volunteer 2021, how it can help small businesses grow in your community. I like that idea. So definitely check that one out. And I skipped the schools. Wait a minute. Let me scroll back up. It's still on the website, so it still must be going on. The hiring process, the Durham Public Schools are looking to hire. So they're looking for bus drivers, bus monitors, custodians, both full-time and part-time, school nutrition staff, before school and after school staff, and substitute teachers. The starting pay, let's just say you won't get paid less than $15 per hour. All right, so definitely apply if you're looking for work and you want to work for the schools. Let's go to the health page. Of course, I have your COVID vaccine and test location updates. I'll just mention that. And OptumServe is today. They administer free COVID-19 tests. Let's see, it's Thursday, which means they are at El Centro Hispano until 6. Drive-through available. They're also at Dual Terrace until 4:30. Drive-through available there as well. Also, Oxford Manor until 4:30. Okay, I think that's it for the help. No, it's not either. Wait a minute. American Red Cross is holding a blood drive today. Let's see where they are located at Kings Park International Church on Odyssey Drive. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that's off of Highway 55, if I'm not mistaken. That is going on right now until 3 o'clock. And then tomorrow, they will be at Motorco downtown. How about that? All righty, let's see. Oh, and at the Streets at South Point Mall. Okay, now let's go to the health events page. That is where you click on the blue button at the top of the health page to see about support, etc. So let's see what's going on today. Senior Pharmacist is holding their next Medic Basics seminar, and that's going to be today in a few minutes at 12:30. So sign up in advance. It's a free seminar. Check that out. Also, the Duke Dementia Evening Caregivers Support Group, they will be meeting tonight from 6:30 until 8. I can vouch for them. Great info. You can share information and get information, how to care for your loved ones with Alzheimer's or dementia. I love the fact that it's online now because it was really hard for me to leave my aunt and tiptoe over to Duke for an in-person meeting. So hats off for them for holding it online, again, from 6:30 until 8. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the legal page, Legalese. Durham City Council meets today. Yes, the work session is from 1 until 5. I do have a link for you to click on to look at the agenda to see what they'll be talking about. And again, that is from 1 to 5 this afternoon. There's all kinds of different ways to watch, and they're all listed right there on the Legalese page. Also, Legal Aid NC, I think they're having a webinar today. Let's see. Let me see. Today's the 8th. Oh, good one. Employee Rights Webinar. Legal Aid NC is holding an Employee Rights Webinar today from 2:30 until 4. Of course, it's free. And then tomorrow, with it being Friday, that means Free Forum Friday from 11 until noon, where they talk about what you want to talk about in general terms. Again, these are free events. So go to the Legalese page for more information on those. All right, and let's see. Am I leaving anything out? No, I am not. Let's go to the sports page. So if you like boating and fishing and that sort of thing, Lake Mickey and Little River, they're open by lottery only, so you just can't go there. Durham Parks and Recreation has a lottery system in place. So you put in to the lottery by 6, and then a short while later, the winners will be texted of the fact that they have won, and then you can go visit Lake Mickey or Little River tomorrow. That's how they're doing it. And Lake Mickey and both Lake Mickey and Little River are open from, let me get it right here, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. for personal, non-motorized boat launches, so fishing on the banks, and canoes, kayaks, that sort of thing. All righty. Is that it for this page? Yes, it is. Let's go to the last page, which is the Let's Go page, calendar of events page. I told you about Durham City Council meeting. Okay, New Visions of Africa restaurant. They'll be giving away free meals this afternoon from 3 until 6. They are on Fayetteville Street. NC Raise Up. They are holding a mass meeting from 6 until 7. These are the folks that are fighting for the $15 per hour minimum wage. So this meeting is for low wage and essential workers who are interested in working together with community activists. All righty. Now, we can talk about boomerang bags today with Don't Waste Durham. Their meeting is the boomerang bag planning meeting. It's going to be tonight from 6 until 7. Boomerang bags are cloth bags that are made by hand by volunteers, organized by Don't Waste Durham. This is to reduce the people using using one-off plastic bags. They want to use reusable bags because it's better for the environment. So learn all about that tonight from 6 until 7. Now, Health Action NC, the North Carolina Justice Center's Health Advocacy Project, and the UNC Charlotte Mood Talk chapter of Alpha Phi Alpha. They're co-hosting Healing the Nation, a discussion on health equity, North Carolina, and the COVID vaccine. It's going to be a Zoom event tonight. It's going to be at 7 o'clock. It's going to be at 7:06. I don't know why. That must have some kind of a meaning, but at 7:06 this evening, you can learn all about what I just said, Healing the Nation, health equity, North Carolina, COVID vaccine. Now, Dr. William Munn, he's from the NC Justice Center. He'll be talking about the racial disparities that have been uncovered by COVID-19, including the number of cases, who gets COVID, death rates, lost employment, disproportionate vaccination rates, etc. And then Reverend Dr. William Barber, he'll be talking about his long-term vision for changing the legacy of health inequities. This will happen on Zoom. Register and go. Let's see. So I told you about Freeform Friday tomorrow. Now, if you are in need and you need groceries, this is happening tomorrow. Raise Up, Carolina Poor People's Campaign, and Carolina Jews for Justice. They're partnering to hold Fed Up political food distribution. In other words, a grocery giveaway. It's going to be tomorrow from 11 until 1 over there by the Scrap Exchange at the Lakewood Shopping Center. Definitely check that out. Don't go hungry, please. All right, let's check the weather. Let me get some water real quick. Hey, Guy R. Cook is here from Washington State. Let's see what's new with him. But first, weather. It says 75 and cloudy. The sun is blasting out there. So it's sunny now, but I guess it's going to be cloudy later. But it's 75 right now. It's supposed to go up to 82. And then tomorrow it's going up to 81, partly sunny. Let me check for the weekend real quick. Let's see. So this weekend, Saturday, 79, 70% chance of thunderstorm. And then Sunday, 77 with a 40% chance of thunderstorm. No complaints. No complaints at all. I just can't because it's in the 80s and I feel good. Yes. Let's see what's happening in Washington State with Guy R. Cook from the R. Cook Report. And if you want to join me, I'm using StreamYard. 10 of us can fit on screen at once. So don't get mad if you see Guy R. Cook taking the screen here because you can join us. So what's happening? Guy, what's new?
Well, I have to confess, I'm in the Bull City hangout to take a break from moving.
Oh, how's that moving going? How much help do you have?
The lady across the street's helping, but Darlene said take the day off. We're taking a break today. And then she proceeded to tell me, let's get that big dresser out of the bedroom and get it sold today. I went,
Sold?
yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to take the big dresser. I took all the drawers out and thank the good Lord for inspiring me to buy a hand truck that was used. You know how they deliver lunches to school district schools? Maybe they don't do that in North Carolina, but here they do. They have a central kitchen, and then they load everything up and haul it off.
Okay.
So the hand truck, the old hand truck, was for sale for $3 at a yard sale because the bolt that held the top was broken. So it was all rickety and everything. And nobody was clever enough to figure out, hey, if I put a new bolt in there, I got a new hand truck. Right? So I went to the hardware store. I got not just any bolt, a stainless steel grade 5 super duper bolt, the deluxe model. Put that together, and thank God I did, because that's the hand truck. That's the reason I got the dresser out of the back door, through the yard, and into the carport. So now I got to put the drawers back in. Oh, if I had not taken the drawers out before I moved it, I would have never been able to lift it. I think it's that
bottoms of the drawers, because you might have forgotten hiding money. Perhaps some people hide money, by taping underneath the drawers. You might have done it maybe 40 years ago and forgot. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of things I've done 40 years ago and forgot. Let's see, when was 40 years ago? Yeah.
I'm just saying.
40 years ago. My daughter was born 40 years ago. Yeah.
There you go.
That would have been 1981. Yeah, I did a number of things different in 81. But anyway,
there's an unmatched joy in finding money that you didn't expect. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I found a $10 bill once that way in a pocket of my fishing vest. I felt this candy bar in there, and I reached in there to get the old candy bar. And my son Brad said, "You're going to eat that?" I said, "Yeah, I'm hungry." And because there was this candy bar was so old that parts of the brown chocolate had turned white, but it still tasted okay. I still ate it. It was okay. I mean, it wouldn't have sold in a store. They would have pulled it for being out of date, but it was edible.
Okay.
So,
cool.
The new thing this morning, I was messing with the podcast, and
the Guy R. Cook report. Go ahead.
The Guy R. Cook report. I had the revelation. I said, I'm always talking about sharing stuff you find on the web, right? Like you find a cool, like you told me about many different things that you've told me about. So I said, I need to make an internet toolbox. And then every time I find one of these pearls in the oyster, I just put it in that, put out the link, and then people can subscribe to it or not, as they, maybe they just want to go look at it once. So that's what came down the pipe today. And
that's a good idea, because when you go to, I think it's journalism.co.uk, something like that. That's a journalist's toolbox, and it's really helpful.
And they might have a tab labeled resources or, whatever, just to put all of those things into. It's a good thing to have. Yeah, it's a good set of links.
I'm gonna jot that down. I'm gonna think. Yeah, I'm gonna jot down toolbox. Somehow that's resonating with me in a big way. Yeah, toolbox. I like that idea.
Word. Yeah. And
I got my new computer.
Oh, you did?
I'm still. I haven't. I took it into the other room. Darn it! But anyway, yeah, I got the new MacBook Pro 13-inch M1.
Does the MacBook Pro? I'm not familiar with the Mac. Is that like open the top and it has a keyboard, or is it just a tablet?
Yeah, it's a laptop like what I'm using right now. It's a laptop computer, basically.
Okay.
And, now I got the 13-incher because that's all they have right now with the new M1. What's the word? M1. That word they use. Chip.
Okay, processor.
So I could barely afford it. In fact, I'll be paying monthly on it. I was going to wait for the 16-inch or the 14-inch, because people who do videos like myself, we like to have as big a screen as possible. But I realized that I wouldn't be able to afford the 14 or the 16 if I could barely make it with the 13. So it's all good. Actually, there's a way to connect laptops to smart TVs with HDMI cable.
Yeah, I was just going to ask that if it had an HDMI out, and then you can get it like it. The last two monitors I got, I think they were like 22.5 or 23.5, but I got them so they're convertible. You just turn them 90 degrees, and they'll go from landscape to portrait, and no tools, just elbow grease is all it takes.
Nice. Well, I'm sitting right in front of my TV, so it'll work perfectly. My TV, I'd say it's 32 inches, maybe.
Yeah, but how far away? You get the longer your HDMI cable is, the more fraught you are for not as good.
Well, when I turn this chair around and face the TV,
the bicycle,
approximately my bicycle desk. I'm approximately 3 to 4 feet away.
Oh,
probably
okay.
4.
Yeah.
So I think it's okay.
That'll work. Yeah, that'll be fine.
I don't think I have an HDMI cable yet, but I'll probably buy one later.
Check the thrift stores. They have them all the time because people upgrade or whatever. Yeah.
Okay. Actually, my first Ethernet cable I bought from the scrap exchange.
Yeah.
And it was a little bit too long, so I got rid of it. And I'm using the red cable that I'm using now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 100 feet. So.
Well, anyway, move is going well. Did I tell you that?
So you're at your new place right now?
No, I'm still at the old place. See the decorations on the wall?
Okay, because I saw the fishing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of it's been moved. I mean, that's about the last two things. I got to find a bigger box.
Now answer me this, guy.
Yes.
I don't know what kind of time you had. You've been talking about moving for a while, so I don't know how much time you actually had access to your new house. But I was so lucky when my aunt and I were forced to move because the university, North Carolina Central University, built new dorms. So all of our neighbors and, of course, we had to move as well. So we had a month leeway. So what was really nice is that my brother-in-law flew down and he helped me paint the house, which was nice because it was empty.
Yeah. Yeah.
He put in tile floors, which was nice, in both bathrooms, which was sweet and very much appreciated. So did you have that kind of time to paint and get everything shipshape?
It's being done. The truth of the house is that my son's going to be the owner. He's having us move down there or up there, where you're going to call it, move over there. So he's going to keep an eye on us.
Keep an eye on you?
Yeah, because we're getting older. So
that actually is very sweet. That's very sweet.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
That's nice.
But talking about time constraints for moving, years ago, in 1990, when we moved from the Tri-Cities over to the coast of Washington State, we had to find a house to move into in a weekend. We had Saturday and Sunday because Monday was get out of town day. So we had to have a destination lined up that quick.
Gee. Well, actually, when we were forced to move, we were being rushed out, but the media picked up on the story, and they were like, how dare they force these old people? Because most of the homeowners were elderly, my aunt and next door neighbors and stuff, and they were like, wow, they're being really mean to these older citizens. So we got several months to find homes. All of us, it's one thing to look for a house, but when 27 families are looking for homes all close at the same time,
the same weekend. Yeah.
But I was really lucky. Now back then, channel, well, whatever's local ABC here, 11 had a
Yeah.
show where you could see what homes are for sale. They had like this real estate scrolling
Oh,
information
okay.
channel,
Okay.
and so I
I've
actually
seen those.
found
Yeah.
this house on that channel,
Wow.
and it's really cool. So I had a real estate person lined up, and I told her, I said, Linda, I found a house. It's on Cap Street. You know, it doesn't have your name on it as far as the real estate agent. And she said, no problem. She says, I
Yeah.
know that. We'll just split the whatever it's called, commission.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's how we got it. Channel
There was
11.
a guy I used to work. In fact, the first consulting I ever did for an individual, Ron Kimball, real estate agent. I had to help him with some stuff on his website. But anyway, we kind of got into a little battle with search engines way back then. This was in the 90s. And I mean, before Google was even invented. Okay. So the big dog search engine back then.
Google wasn't invented at the dawn of the internet?
No.
Okay, go ahead.
And so one of the things that Ron did was he put his shingle, I guess you call it, his presence, onto the search engines in Hong Kong.
Ooh.
Okay, so remember when Hong Kong went from being free country to being part of the communist China? I think in 2000,
turned over to China.
They rolled them. Yeah. So there was a guy in Hong Kong who contacted Ron. He says, hey, do you have listings available in the Lake Washington area, which is over by Seattle? And that's where Bill Gates and a bunch of people live. And Ron says, well, no, but I can find you a guy. So he found an agent that represented that area. Ron worked for Windermere, and that's a big realty company here. I don't know if they even exist back east, but he found the guy. The Chinese guy came over, offered $800,000 cash.
Nice.
For a house. Just, I mean, that pretty much cut the chase right then.
I guess so. When he's
writing the check for $800,000 cash, deal, done.
There you go. Thank you.
Yours. Yeah. So Ron got the referral fee, whatever percentage of it. It wasn't.
I know he got a nice little fee,
but he got more than $100, I'm sure, just for sending that guy. Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, what are the odds of that? One of many internet stories I've got from years of doing it.
Actually, a friend of mine, their parent home was bought cash, which I always thought was so weird. And it was $800,000, believe it or not. Same. Maybe that's the going rate. I don't know. This was years ago.
Yeah.
But so their house would have sold for more had they updated it. You know how people want a brand new kitchen and bathroom. They didn't bother. They just sold it as is, but they got cash for it, $800,000.
My daughter-in-law Jessie has got this website. It's kind of like This Old House, but these are unique old houses. Like you can buy the whole island and the little house that's on it for $1 zillion. And I said, no, I'm not going to get that one in Connecticut. The winters are too cold. I mean, it'd be nice for the summer maybe, but I don't think I want to do winters in Connecticut. It's too nasty.
Really? Is it that cold?
Oh,
because they're by the. I
think so.
Because when you're by the water, it doesn't get that cold.
I'm pretty sure that they get, like the Maine, New England, Massachusetts, all that area, they get a ton of snow. I think. Okay. I mean, I've always had that thought that was the case. Maybe not. Maybe they just get cold and no snow.
I guess it depends how close you are to the ocean, because when I was in New York, it didn't seem that their winters were that cold to me. But I'm from Chicago.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the Windy City winters are probably
nothing to play with.
I remember a guy in New Orleans was going to go see his mom in Chicago, and I said, well, you're going to have to get some long johns. And his son, who's 9 years old,
you thought you meant some beignets or something.
What's a long john? What is that? Exactly. I've never heard that word. And I said, well, in New Orleans, they probably don't have a whole lot of stores that sell long johns. You're going to have to go online to get them.
No. Mm-mm. Well, Guy, I'm going to mose on. The outdoors are calling to me right now.
Yeah.
It's cloudy out, but it's
nice.
I see
it's
a few
nice
clouds in the sky, but it's
partly cloudy.
It's 75 degrees right now, and it's sunny.
Yeah. Now is when you want to do it now as opposed to later this afternoon when the heat goes up.
Actually, it's going to get cloudy, and then what did I just say? Wait, partly sunny. Yeah, partly sunny tomorrow, but thunderstorms this weekend. That's it. Thunderstorms this weekend. So so you want to have fun.
You don't want to be pushing the lawnmower during the thunderstorm. That's touching something metal. No, that's not a good idea. I was out raking leaves out of a storm drain, and I looked up and I said, I've got a metal handled lawn rake raking leaves. Where's the lightning going to go? I bet I know. Anyway, you have a good one. I better in my break. I got to go and put those drawers back in the dresser and take pictures, put it on.
Okay.
I found out selling stuff on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
The recipe is go to Marketplace.
Yes.
And if you add the item into Marketplace, they'll give you a list of all of the, I guess you call them subdomains or Facebook pages that offer stuff for sale. And so I just been tracking it for, months, knowing that this was looming on the horizon. I mean, we've known about moving since.
You'll probably sell it pretty quick if it's attractive.
I've sold it in a day. Everything I've put up for sale has gone that day.
Nice.
Yeah, I just sold a hand-painted 6-drawer dresser and a matching 2-drawer nightstand. And it was online for like about 2 hours. And the only reason it was that long is because the lady had to wait till her boyfriend got off work.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And they showed up and bazinga, it was gone.
Nice. Okay, Guy.
All right.
Well, I will see you on another day. You have a great afternoon.
Oh, did I tell one last thing? This is a brag. So we're moving to a new house and we got to have the cable installed, right? Get the thing set up. So they sent me a self-installation kit and I got everything hooked up. It's not working. Well, the street was turned off. It wasn't hooked up to the street. So the guy came over and he's hooking it up. And then I looked on my text message on my phone. His name was Lawrence. I said, so my cable guy's name is Larry, right? He goes, yeah, I'm kind of used to that now.
There's the cable guy.
Yeah, it used to bother me quite a bit. So I can claim that my new house cable was installed by Larry, the cable guy.
I hope you're getting the fast speed so you can continue to live stream, right? Oh
yeah, we're getting right now it's at 100 down and it's supposed to be 10 up, but we're getting like 12. It's fat, really fat.
Okay, cool.
And the evolution is it's supposed to go to 200. That's what they're saying. So we'll see.
Okay. All right, Guy. Well, I'll see you on another day.
Stay safe.
You too. Awesome. And that's pretty much it for today's show. Share this out so that more people can find out what's happening today in Durham. You too can drop in on Bull City Hangout whenever you like. You can let me know that day. You can just hop on, click on the link like I did, or you can let me know in advance, especially if you're from government, in which case very often I will just focus on you and not allow anyone else on, because I know government workers are usually pretty time constrained. So just let me know if you'd like to come on Bull City Hangout, if you'd like to set an appointment and say, I'd like to come on Tuesday or whatever. You can do that. You can do that. No problem whatsoever. So send information, continue to send information to me. Let me show you my email address. Let me scroll up. There it is. Boom. DurhamSkyWriter@gmail.com. Follow me on Facebook, Durham Skywriter. find me on Twitter, Durham Skywriter, and just get that information to me because I just love it. I'd love to put your information to the Durham Skywriter. Also, if you'd like to advertise, of course, I would love that as well. With that, have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.